私が好きなの一度しか会ったことがないのにね思い受けて二人でしてんだ忘れない愛を歌う言葉を二人に貸して近寄っててんだ忘れない愛を歌うようにね回り出したあのこと僕の未来が止まりどっかでまたやり直せたら回り出したあのこと僕が被害者面でどっかをまた練り歩けたら回り出したあのこと僕の未来が止まりどっかでまたやり直せたら回り出したあのこと僕が被害者面でどっかをまた練り歩けたらな時代に乗って僕たちは変わらず愛に生きるだろう僕らが知って残るのは変わらぬ愛の歌なんだろうな時代に乗って僕たちは変わらず愛に生きるだろう僕らが知って残るのは変わらぬ愛の歌なんだろうな
This may
来る時を飲み干して荒れ果てた悲しみの
I am muted. Let's restart. Konnichiwa. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys having a nice day, night, wherever you are so far. Hope you guys having a nice day. Welcome to the stream, Romance Sync. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Shoot, let's get rid of this. There we go. Let's get rid of that. I don't really need the music thing on there. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is, shoot, hold on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm more in the middle. On YouTube, I wasn't on the screen. I mean, I was on the screen. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I was on the screen, but my logo is a little off-centered, so I had to move my thing. Well, I get a little. But yeah, so today we're gonna be doing some Kyoto pictures. That is the game plan for today. We went through all the Tokyo pictures. So now we are going through Kyoto now. There is 3 days of Kyoto. We might be able to get through all the Kyoto pictures today. Maybe. It's a big maybe. Probably not. At least a couple of the pictures are gonna be, at least a couple days of Kyoto. We'll see. But, if not, then we'll just finish Kyoto, and then we do Osaka, and then the last day of Toronto. I mean, oh my gosh. Tokyo, on the next stream. So this is a 4-part stream. This is like a whole series here. But, yeah, I have looked at the pictures. So probably will just be the first just 2 days of Kyoto today, because I looked at the pictures and we're only halfway through. So, and this is the 3rd stream. So yeah, at this rate, it will just be got that Walgreens sponsorship, huh? Was it Walgreens? Was that what that ad was? Oh, I was not paying attention. I guess so. Yeah. If you use code Fusion, you get 15% off of your drugs. Of your prescription. Those boxes in the background. I didn't even... Shoot, you're right. Yeah, these are fans. Good catch. I just realized, oh, wait a second. There we go, that's better. Yeah, shoot, even the camera is a little off-center. There we go, that's better. But yeah, that's the game plan for today. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Buying box fans by the doubles, you must be living good. No, I just kind of need fans. Probably, I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but needed fans for here, and then I need a fan for when I go to Lexi's, because she doesn't have a fan, and I need a fan when I sleep. Otherwise, I'm just gonna not be able to sleep. That being said, I didn't realize that the fan that like stands up, I didn't realize you had to build it. So there was a couple days where I didn't end up, I forgot about that, and so I did have to just sleep without a fan. I just need a fan. You know, it just helps me sleep. Also with her heated blanket, she likes to turn on. I mean, I end up having to just turn that off because she just, it's like a sleeping in lava, I swear. And then like with that on, so I have to turn it off, and I just be like hot and just be sticking to her. Yeah, it's just a lot better with the fan. It's a lot easier to not just be sweaty and just stick to her with one. But yeah. And just any sound. Yeah, just disregard all like the just getting hot and just like having some sort of breeze on you. Like the sound, I need a sound in order to sleep. That being said, I did, like the last time I was over there, I did sleep pretty well. I just blacked out. I shouldn't say blacked out. I passed out. I think that's better. Blacking out, I feel like that's like if you're like drunk and then you like blacked out and like hit your head on something. Pass out, I feel like is a better wording for that. You know, it's probably just the same thing. But yeah, no, I just passed out the last time I was there. I feel like this desktop is a little loud. Hey, welcome to the stream, old lady. Me, Dad, Mrs. Taylor, David, Alan, and Lucas are watching you. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of people over there. All right, no pressure at all. Good thing to know, though. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, Old Man Stink. Another thing, too. So, I don't know if I said this during family dinner, but there's going to be an Elden Ring movie that is going to come out, which I'm kind of excited for. So, I didn't realize this, but George R.R. Martin, the creator of Game of Thrones, he made the world of Elden Ring. I didn't realize that. He kind of like was kind of creator of that. but he's also going to be partially directing, producing this movie as well, or directing it at least. Just like he's gonna be there as well, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be a big deal. It's gonna be a massive movie, and I am excited for it, especially finding that out. So I did know that he was like creator of like the world of that game, but I kind of forgot about that. But knowing that he's gonna be directing it is gonna be pretty cool. Man, he's gotta get back to work on the main project. Can't get distracted. For real, yeah. He's been writing. I forgot what the next Game of Thrones book was, but he's been writing that for like 12 years now. Yeah, no, he's just been on other projects, and it's just like,
Shopping with your parents can be
Gosh.
embarrassing.
Why
Dang
would
it.
they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
but yeah, you're not wrong. Very true. It'd be nice. So I don't know if they're gonna do this, but it'd be really nice for when he does actually like make the next book, like and have that be done. It'd be nice for them to go back on Game of Thrones and just like rewrite. I don't know. Like I've seen. So there's a show. It's called My Hero Academia, right? There's a show to where the first show is just called My Hero. This is a wrong show. I am talking about the wrong show. Frick, what is it called? Full Metal Alchemist. So Full Metal Alchemist, right? This show was created and it was not really towards the books. I heard it was still pretty decent, but then like a few years later, they ended up coming out with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and that's 1-to-1 with the books, and it has a lot better ratings and whatnot. It'd be nice to have Game of Thrones doing the same thing. They make like a version to where it's like, up to like season 4 or whatever, and then it switches to the rest of like what George R. R. Martin wrote, and like off of that. You know what I'm saying? Or even just like off of like season 7 or something. Just not have the last season just like canon. Just get rid of the last season. But I guess from the books, that being said, if it is just off the books, they'd have to just disregard the last like 4 seasons of that show, because I think they started deterring from that. I think like season 4 or something. I shouldn't know this much about Game of Thrones. I never even watched the show except for like the first 3 episodes or like 1.5 episode. But yeah. Did I say Grand Theft Auto? I didn't mean to say GTA. I meant GOT. Yeah. But yeah, regardless, this is completely different. Elden Ring is a completely different thing, but I'm excited for it. Both going on like 12 years for real. You're not wrong. I did hear there is a new Elden Ring game, and I heard it was not the greatest thing. It was like alright. It was like not the greatest though. But it's like more co-op, towards more co-op. And what's weird is that it's like you either play by yourself or you play with 2 other people. So it's either singles or triples, which is really weird. And apparently, if you play with singles, it's local co-op. Not sure. I have no idea. Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it does suck that like it's just triples. It's weird. They should have just had duos as well, that being an option. And apparently if you play singles, it's like not even like, it's not fun at all if you play singles. So you have to play with 2 other people in order for that game to be like worth it. But yeah, crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah, family watching it. So we got to go straight into these pictures. Yeah, we went through Tokyo. I don't know if I showed you guys some of these pins as well, but I'm gonna show you guys some of these pins. So this is one that I got at one of the places I showed last stream, a temple with like the big balloon in the middle. Very cool spot. Very cool spot. Welcome to Streamy Lemons. I really appreciate it. I think I showed you this one. I could be wrong. Of one of the buses. So they have one of these. Oh no, this is a train. This is not a bus. So on these coin machines, you put like a quarter in and you spin it and you get like a little ball with a little like toy inside. They do that with a lot of the pins, which kind of stinks. I wish it wasn't the case. I wish you just get the pins because it's randomized, but whatever. And then I got this as well. I think I already showed you this though. So Sakura is actually like a place, but I got it anyways because the name of our first hostel was called Sakura. So I'm counting that towards that. So that's the pins. And I'll be showing, there's a couple other pins too that I'll be showing as well that we'll be going through. But yeah. And then I got a patch as well because I collect patches as well. Patches are a lot more rare than pins. But I got this as well. That's that same, place with a big balloon in the middle. So yeah, that's what we got from over there. And then, like I said, there's going to be some patches and pins I'm going to be showing too. So this is, I think this is from Tokyo, right? Old man, the Toji Museum. I kind of want to show him this statue. I kept this thing because of the statue I want to show you guys. Also just kind of like a cool little pamphlet here. It's a little like out of, there we go. Hold on. There we go. I think that's more in focus. I can't remember. Is Toji in Tokyo or is that in Kyoto? You know, I'm just going to show it anyways. You're the one doing picks. You got to be prepared. Listen, your picks are better in terms of like, because when you look at your picks, it actually says the place and every single pick you do. Mine doesn't do that. So, and it would have taken me hours upon hours trying to do that. So I'm not doing that. I get what you mean though. But like, mine doesn't just say what place. It shows like the pictures that I took at. It just shows the pictures. So that's like a whole other thing I'd have to do. But there is a statue. So this thing, how mine does the place? Really? Is your phone newer than mine as well? Mine is mine is an iPhone, I think 14 Pro. And I think you have the same thing too, if I'm not mistaken, unless you just upgraded. Really? Okay, well, I just got screwed over then. I don't know. Also, why did the music stop? Are you guys hearing music right now? Okay, there we go. I guess it just turned down. That was weird. I don't even think you guys can hear it. I don't know. That's weird. Oh, wait. It was just in between songs. It just got a lot louder. Okay, so we went to this museum. I thought it would have more of, like extra stuff. But I realized that it was actually just later on in this area. Like in a couple other temples. I thought it'd just be part of the museum. So I was like, let's go see this museum. There's a lot of the stuff that it was cool, but like it wasn't really anything that stood out. Until we got into this room, which was kind of crazy. So we got into this room. We went upstairs. It was like a separate room. We walked into it, and immediately it just like took our breaths away. It's like, holy crap! Like out of the first things that we saw, it's like, okay, we can check out upstairs, but we were probably, there's probably not really much up there. We went in this room, and it's like, whoa! I am so glad I went into this museum, dude. I'm ready for the architecture. We will show the architecture, but let me show you this statue first, though. But so this is one of the statues. So we couldn't take pictures in it, so I'm just showing it off of the thing. Gosh dang it. Focus. Okay, whoa. I have an idea. It's not focusing because I have an effect on it. Now it should focus. Right? Okay, maybe not. Okay, it's a little blurry. There's not much I can do here, though. So this is one of the statues. Oh, here we go. I think that's better. Yeah, very cool. And there's another one, too, that's off to the side as well. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, you guys can read it, I guess. But we just looked at that. That was on the side. That was really cool.
With Asana, AI teammates.
I hate this. I hate ads so much. I think that was one of the first things in Kyoto.
And faster.
Hold on.
Asana, the #1 AI work management
Let me just,
platform.
I gotta skip this ad. This
Try
is
for free
really
today
bothering
at
me.
Asana.com.
Okay. Sorry about that, chat. This is another thing, too. That was on the other side. So there's like 3 statues. This is on the other side of the statue. He's pretty cool looking. But the thing that really took our breath away, this thing was massive. This thing was huge. Maybe like, what do you say, like 15 feet tall? Like, this thing was ginormous. Was this thing? Look at that. I read a little bit of the description of it. I guess it's the Lord of Mercy, and he it just grants, I guess, prayers or whatever. It's supposed to, like, what they're supposed to do. But yeah, this thing was so sick. Like, look, and I don't know if you guys can really see it very well, but the wings or whatever on the back, those are a bunch of arms, like, coming out of it. It was crazy. Like, I think so far, at least 15 easy was a beast. Yeah, at least 15, I'd say. When you stepped in the room, it was imposing. For real. It really just took our breath away. It was like, whoa. And, like, out of statues, too. Like, that was probably the big, like, there's some, definitely some really cool statues. But I think this is the first one that really just, like we saw some cool statues already, but this one was the first one that really stood out to us. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of it. But, like, it's just, imagine this thing, but 15 feet, or at least 15 feet tall. Just staring down at you. Like, wow. That was incredible. That was incredible. But yeah, you might be right about it being the first thing in Kyoto. But let's get straight into the pictures. I think we're ready for pictures now. But yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, okay, now we should show it right now. There we go. All right, so this is. Oh, I'm like about to show you guys like what it shows on my phone. You guys can see it. So this is on. This is where we left off at. On the train to Kyoto, we saw Mount Fuji through the bullet train window. A lot of pictures I took was not very good. Literally every single time I took a picture, because this thing was going so fast, there was a telephone pole in the way of the picture. Like, literally, like, I'd be like, boom, 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 boom. But every single time I took the picture, there was a telephone pole right in the middle. Or, like, right, like, in the center. Like, almost to the center. Like, it was crazy how I managed to do that. But I was able to get a good picture here of the mountain. You'll see some better pictures later on, obviously. But, yeah, this is on the bullet train. This is some buildings. This is going by quick. So, like, I kind of have, like, picture. But it at least showcases how cool some of these buildings are, just kind of stacked, like, right behind each other. Pole was smack dab in the middle every time. Impressive. It really was. Like, out of, like, 7 pictures, like, maybe one was, I think that was the one that was, like, was decent. The other ones were not good at all. It was kind of crazy. It was kind of impressive. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me, yeah. Get rid of the background there. Make it blurry. Mount Fuji is so cool. It's a very cool mountain. The first mountain I really, like, have seen. I mean, I've seen, like, Appalachian mountains, and I've seen, like, I think when I was really, really young, like, and, like, 1 year old when you guys went west, maybe saw some of the Rocky Mountains. And there's some mountains that I've seen, like, going south as well. But, like, that was, like, probably the biggest mountain I've ever seen for sure. Oh, you're in for some Mount Fuji pictures? Oh, yeah. In for some good ones. But that's probably not going to be during this stream, though. It'll be probably the next stream. It'll probably be the last stream. We saw this on the ride over there. I don't know what city this is in, but this is after Mount Fuji, which is a cool looking building. Yeah, just unique. Saw this thing as well. Not entirely sure what this is, but it's just a very long. I don't even know how to describe this. Kind of like banana looking building. I don't know. It is wild looking though. Not as much tonight though. Yeah, I mean that's probably what you're gonna get for the Mount Fuji pictures. It's gonna be in the next stream where you see all that. Probably this stream is probably gonna be the first 2 days of Kyoto, and then the last stream is probably gonna be the last day of Kyoto. The last day, or the day trip we took to Osaka, And then, oh, wait, no, we have Mount Fuji's. So probably, no, we'll probably do 3. You know what? We might just kill all the Kyoto pictures today. Well, we'll see. But, it looks like a metal object that fell from space. Yeah. No, it does look like kind of like an alien ship for sure. But yeah, I think these are all the pictures that we took. Oh, gosh, darn it. Oh, and then this isn't Mount Fuji. This is just a random mountain, but it's just mountains everywhere. Just going through this area. But yeah, here we go. This is the first picture that we took in Kyoto. I think this might be, some like private little temple, maybe someone's house. There were houses that kind of looked like this. It was kind of crazy. But yeah, while we're just walking by, you know, it was private, so this might just be a house, honestly. But you're going to see a lot more structures that have this kind of same, you know, roof, you know, style building. We didn't realize that this kind of stuff was everywhere at that point. Yeah, exactly. This is just at the beginning. The people who live in those houses get to have Mount Fuji to see every day. We are not in Mount Fuji. This is in Kyoto. Or not Kyoto. Yeah, in Kyoto. What am I saying? Yeah, it is in Kyoto. Mount Fuji is more closer to Tokyo than it is to Kyoto, but it's more in the middle of Kyoto and Tokyo. That's where Mount Fuji is at. So this is the first thing of dinner. We had curry and like some rice. Very good. It was, gosh, it's so good. It was so good. Japanese curry. Yep, Japanese curry. It was amazing. All the food was just so good, except for that one like sushi that I had Nick eat. This is kind of more. Oh no, on my phone it shows more orange. On the computer it looks more red. But I'm telling you, this is orange actually. It tried to poison you. Listen, I ate it as well. I had one as well, so I poisoned myself as well. It was collateral damage. But yeah, that thing was not good. It was rough. But here's like a little shrine. A lot of shrines. So many temples or shrines. It's crazy. Another one of these. I'm going through these quick because there's just literally all of Kyoto is like these type of buildings. I think this is a stage. Yeah, this is a little platform stage. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Can I turn up the brightness? I don't think that helped. That's more just for my phone. But yeah, there's a little tree in the background of the stage. But yeah, this is just a little stage. It's cool. Just so much detail in the roofs. I love the roof like style of these buildings. Yeah, another just kind of I think private area. While we're walking by, and I think this is where, yeah, this is the same. This is me zooming in, like going closer. That was the entrance. This is what it looks like in that area. I like those roofs too. I love the roofs. I love these roofs. They're so cool. Don't see anything like that in America, that's for sure. But yeah. I think it's just another kind of private area, or at least they're just locked for public to not be able to go into, at least at that time. I think it might be public, but it was private at that time. This is another temple area. Advertising. Never mind. That's just art. That's not. I thought that was anime. I thought it was an anime advertisement there. But yeah, with the big balloons. Or they could be lamps. I mean, I could just call them balloons. I don't really know what they are, honestly. With the entrance there. One of those needle buildings. Paper lantern things. Yeah, paper lantern things. You're right. Yeah, just beautiful area in front of it, too. I thought I had more. I think I might have more pictures later on. Of just, like, the river and the little pond area with the bridge. More of that. But, yeah, another one of those needle buildings. Like I said, we saw probably, like, half a dozen of these things on our trip. None of these buildings you can actually go into. I think they're probably sacred, so you can't go walk into any of those. There's that. There's this structure here. You don't see many bridges without handrails in America. Yeah, Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no handrail with that one. But yeah, just these areas, even with there's tourists and whatnot, they're just so peaceful. So peaceful to walk around. Yeah, just cool structure. Like I said, a lot of the temples and shrines we're not gonna get the inside of, because it's like, you know, sacred, so you can't really take pictures of those. Which I definitely understand, and we, you know, we didn't do any of that. We didn't want to be one of those tourists, which there were definitely tourists that did that and did not care. And it was very annoying, and it just, yeah, it was frustrating. You have a bad rap to tourists, especially the American ones. Those I can't stand American tourists. I can't. I don't care. They're very obnoxious and annoying. But yeah. This is the other side of it. I think this is, yeah, this is just the other side of it, just more in the front. And I guess they just have like advertisements in the front, whatever those like little like cone things are. There might have been art in this building as well, which was really cool. There was I could be wrong, but so there's an area to where if it was this place, they had art on the walls, and what's cool is that they had a light above it, and we didn't know this until someone told us about it. But if you like kind of crouch down and look up at the painting, the light kind of reflects off the painting, and it kind of makes the painting shine a bit, because it's made out of I don't know what it's made out of, like not metal, but like I don't know what it's made out of, but like if you look at it at a certain angle, if you're like underneath it kind of and look up, it like the whole picture reflects off the light, and it looks crazy. It was a pearlescent ceramic, I believe. Gotcha. Yeah, when you look straight at it, it looks cool, but it doesn't really shine until you really crouch down and look. And so me and Nick, we're crouching down on like almost every single one of the pictures. Every single one of those paintings, we were just crouching down. Very cool. Certain parts would really pop at the right angle, for real. Especially the dragon pictures or paintings. Oh my gosh, this is so loud. This is very inconsistent. It just peaked. But yeah. Especially the dragon paintings were really cool. Those popped out the most. They gave us that tip, and we took a knee throughout the whole thing. Oh yeah. Throughout the whole thing, literally. Yeah, very cool area. Another one of these entrances. You're gonna see a lot of these. You can see someone just praying right there, I think. But yeah. Another little like temple thing. Looks like little lanterns on the top as well. Or lamps. I'll turn this down. This is like it just like I don't know why it just got so much louder. Goodness. Okay. Another building. Yeah, I don't think I took a picture of the inside of this. Like even just like underneath that roof too. Like there's just a lot of things there. It just adds a lot of detail. This is just another angle of that same building. There's a small little building with a lot of lanterns on it. I think I might have. Was this from earlier? Oh no, this might. No, I think that was a different. This is a different building, I guess. As you can tell, it's like another shrine too. Yeah, that's if you see these boxes in front of it, that's where you throw your coins at to like give thanks. You throw a coin in that box, you clap like twice, and then you bow your head and then you say a prayer. So a lot of stuff that are like that. This might just be a gravestone. I think that's a gravestone. Another gravestone, I believe, but with a statue on top. Another one. I think this might be a shrine. There's a little thing in the bell there. A little figure. Could be a gravestone though. Yeah, another angle from that shrine. Or that temple. Another angle of the temple. I really didn't have to have so many pictures of the same temple. Another one right here. Here's just a bell. There's some bells as well that you're gonna see. This was cool. Just, yeah. Very, very cool. As you can tell from the front, it has like the incense thing as well. Where you get like a stick of incense and you put it in there and it'll just be smoking and whatnot. And then I think you say a prayer afterwards. Could be wrong, but yeah. And then it has the paper lanterns in the front there. This might just be... No, this is a different building. This looks bigger. Yeah, inside of these were... I think it had like big statues. Very cool. Very, very cool. I don't know what's... Oh, these are all just like little different writings on it. But yeah, just really catches your breath seeing these massive structures. I think this is a different structure, maybe? I think... No, this might just be on a different angle. Yeah, this is a different angle of the same structure. Oh, well, alright, I got... All right, oh, well, there's another one. There's another picture of the same structure. Statue, shrine in the parking lot. Another one in the parking lot. I think this is a museum, if I'm not mistaken. If it's what I think it is. I don't know. Maybe not. If we start seeing like your like different rooms that you will see, like, you know, your traditional like rooms, like old-fashioned Japanese rooms, then I think this is that museum for that. Here is a big structure with cool... Oh, no. This is the building I was thinking of with the big statues in the middle of it, I believe. This definitely had some crazy... Yeah, this one was cool. Definitely some crazy statues and whatnot inside of this one. And you can see there the needle in the background. The needle in the background. Yeah, this thing was massive. Whoop. Like, when you zoom in, it's crazy how much little details they have on here. Like, why do I have copies in this? Whatever. Another picture, another angle of that needle building. Another angle of the needle building. That's not even that good of a picture. Whatever. We're moving on. Orange building. Very cool. You're going to see some orange structures for sure. And, I mean, I think you already have seen some of them already. But that's why me and Nick, when on the plane back, when we played Minecraft, we were trying to get Arcadia trees. So then we can have birch, like white wood, and like orange wood. And try to make the same stuff, like similar kind of designs of these. Unfortunately, though, when we played Minecraft, that certain seed that we're playing on did not have like any Arcadia trees whatsoever. Very frustrating. Literally that whole map that we spawned in was all just like regular forest. It was a horrible seed. That was probably the worst, one of the worst ones I've ever. Yeah, I hate your seed. Same. I hate my seed too. That was horrendous. No, all trees. All trees, all forests, no other biomes whatsoever. I think we got snow in some of those, and that's it. Like, all just birch and, like, spruce trees. And keep in mind, if you guys don't know Minecraft, there's also, like, you can go in, like, the desert. There's desert biomes. There's jungle biomes. There's where the Arcadias are, like a safari type, you know, in Africa. Like, that type of biome. Ice, all ice biomes. We got just forest, and that's it. It was kind of lame. But yeah, this is shrine, lanterns, cool. This is a different area. But it has an archway in front of it. But like I said, you walk up to it. You can walk up to it and throw, you know, some coins in there. This was cool. I think it's another one of these temple shrines. Or just like, you know, something you pray at. like a like a shrine statue. I think this is another angle of that one building I showed you guys earlier, the big wooden one. I kind of regret going all the way back here, but this is another angle of that building. There's all this just the one area. This is all same area. But this is more of the side angle of it. Or I guess the other angle made him inside. I don't know. You don't have to reconcile buildings. Whatever. Archway. I like this archway is cool because it's just like it looks older. Or I mean, I'm sure. I mean, if I were to take a guess, I'm sure it is older than the other archways you guys been seeing. But yeah, it's just all stone archway. And then there's like a little shrine with the needle building in the background. And then, like I said earlier, this rope right here, after you throw your coin in, you, I think you ring the bell. There's a bell hidden up there. And you just, like, move the rope and it hit a bell. And then I think that's when you start clapping and pray and whatnot. But yeah. I think you ring it right after you throw your coin in it. Oh, this is a closer of that. Big archway. What is this? Oh, they're just buckets. Yeah, big entrance. I think that's the exit that we took. And then just another, you know, just for show, you know. Just because. I took another picture of the side there. There's some of your... No, this isn't... This is not cherry blossom, I don't think. Maybe it is. I'm not entirely sure. If it is, it's a very small tree. But it looked nice, so I took a picture of it. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Can I just, like, not have a picture all the way on the top? Gosh darn it. Hold on. How many pictures we went through already? Big, cool looking tree. Gnarly looking. Kind of looks fuzzy. Like it's made out of hay. That's a pretty flowering tree. It looks like a cherry blossom. I think so, maybe? I think so. It's just hard to tell because it's small. You know what I mean? Like, they're usually bigger than that. But, yeah, this tree is very cool. Very big. Just beautiful. Little grass archway that right here. Are you guys all watching it? The kids, and is Taylor still there? Oh my gosh. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. Is this Taylor? Woo! Woo! Whoop whoop! Sorry, there's stuff in my eye. Alright, so this is this beautiful walkway here. Oh yeah, here we go. I think this is where I was talking about, with that little pond in the middle there. I thought that was a good shot with the trees, with the foreground and the background of the water. The kids went next door a little bit ago for a short bit. Gotcha. Another angle of the needle. Like I didn't have enough already. But this one's a cooler picture though, because you get the little white flowers in front of it. I see. Zoomed in because it's a better shot. I mean, I like both of these shots. Dan and I are watching though. Nice. Nice. Another angle of the needle. My goodness. There's like 7 different pictures of this needle. This is a little saturated though. It's a little too bright. I think it kind of messes up the picture. Loves needles like a junkie. It's crazy relaxing though. They definitely know how to do landscaping. Oh, 100%. They know so much better than we do. And just architecture too. It's just so much better. I don't know what tree this is. Maybe it's a cherry blossom. I really don't know. What's cool is like this one has like, look at, there's like a little like red, like this is dark red right here growing out of it. Not sure if that's part of the cherry blossom, like a different color of it, or I think it might just be a flower growing off of it. some flowers. It's like really red. It's kind of crazy looking. Or maybe this spot right here is supposed to be the whole tree. It's just a lot of it is just dying off. This is like the last part. I don't think that it's the case though, but yeah, with the needle in the background again. Is this the same wooden structure that I took a picture of? Okay, this really just caught my eye, I guess, and I wanted to take more. Yeah, same wooden structure, I think. Who maintains it? Are they city parks or privately owned? This is just like a temple shrine area. I think this one was public. Most of them are just public. They can just walk through. Some of them are private though, but yeah, I think this one was public. It wasn't like a park per se. I guess whoever owned like this area, I guess, with the shrines and temples took care of it. But yeah, it's very beautiful. Close up of the shrine. Oh, there's like a screen there. I couldn't tell you why there's a screen there. Because you couldn't walk into here. I would say, like, if you could walk in there, I'd say maybe suicide. They just have a net there so you don't jump off the building. So even if you jumped off the building, you still would just land right here, like on the little lip there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why there's a screen there. Yeah, none of these buildings you could actually walk into. But they're really cool. Just another picture of that like little pond area that they had. Just, it's so beautiful. Ducks! Right in front of us. You wouldn't believe it. There were ducks and its little baby chicks running around. Let's go back to this though. Just absorb all of its energy. Its peacefulness. What's that in the middle? I'm not entirely sure what this is. There might be water there. But it's cool. I think this might be an incense thing in front of it, but another shrine. The needle is really neat. Oh yeah, it's really cool. This might just be, I don't think it's a gravestone. I think it just might just be just a little art stone thing here. Another shrine with the rope in the middle of it. So you can ring a bell here. And incense in front of it too. I don't know why there's so many buckets next to these structures, but you know. Entrance is maybe someone's house. Oh wait, no. This is the museum I was talking about. So yep, you go in. I think this might have been a school. Oh, this is, oh, okay, nice. So I think this might have been in that big wooden building. But this is the statues in that wooden building right there. They were massive. I'm glad they have a picture of this in the school. They were really big. Yeah, I think maybe bigger than if not the same size as that other one that I showed you off the... Gosh darn it, hold on. There's an ad. It reminds me of that Black Mirror episode where the chick... Me, Ash, Mom, and Dad watched the first episode of the last season of Black Mirror of season 7. Reminds me of and we were watching that. It reminds me of the one girl that kept saying ads out loud, like project ads at people. Just randomly just get an ad. It's so annoying. But yeah, these things were probably like maybe the same size, or like the one in the middle. I think maybe probably bigger, slightly bigger than the one in that one museum. But this thing was really cool. Very, very cool. And there's like a lot of little characters, little people here too, carrying them up. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're really small. Kind of just carrying up the structure. But yeah, crazy looking. It's, yeah, so incredible. Incredible to see. But yeah, I think this like might have been like an old school. Old traditional Japanese school. And yeah, you just sit on those cushions there. This is what it looks like outside of it. A little bridge area there. Just beautiful. There's another angle of it. I like this angle. Got a better shot of the flowers here. Yeah, there's a couple of the rooms. This is the hallway. And yeah, this is one of the rooms. I'm not entirely sure what this one is. Maybe for... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe another just classroom, I guess. It said it, but I kind of forgot what it was. But I love just on the little doors. They always have like art on them. And yeah, they're really cool to look at. Here's another room. Not sure what this one is used for, but as you can tell, just beautiful, just plants just on the side there. Look like some bamboo trees in the middle. But yeah, just beautiful. Here's the that bridge that you guys saw earlier. Just walking through that from that angle. Another angle of the rooms. Another angle. Yeah, some of these type of buildings, they have like little like plants. I don't know, just like on gravel. Like they would like take care of the gravel, and then they have like a little like island of just like trees or something in the middle of it. So this is theirs. Yeah, it's just it's cool to look at. And then this is also one of these areas, like this area here. You were not supposed to walk with shoes. So in Kyoto, I think also with those wooden shrines and whatnot, all that, I think you're not supposed to wear shoes. Kyoto is a lot more, you don't really see that much in Tokyo, but in Kyoto, you definitely take off your shoes a lot more to see a lot of these structures and like shrines, temples. You know, a lot of these areas you take off your shoes for. So you just put them in the front. They have like these like kind of like a locker room, I guess, maybe, to where it's like they just have like these, you just put your shoes in, or you just put them just on the floor in front of it. But yeah, it was a lot of stuff like that, which is, I mean, shoot, it's nice that it's safe enough to where it's like you don't have to worry about people stealing shoes, you know. Otherwise, if it was here, people are 100% stealing shoes. But you don't really have to worry about that. Yeah, just another room. Just looks like just a faded art piece here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, and we're also tall too, so you have to like, if we were to go into these rooms, you have to like duck your head a bit, or else you're just slamming your face right into the wall. Yeah, I just love these style of rooms though. It's incredible. This is a smaller one with like lanterns on the bottom. Just, yeah. Here's another hallway. Are the rooms empty? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm not entirely sure what those rooms were for. So they could just be empty. Maybe to train or something. If they, had... I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Or maybe they're just for meditation. Just to just have an empty room for that. But... JFC. Yep, this is at a KFC. This is Colonel Sanders in his samurai outfit. This is great. I had to take a picture of it. I loved it. That's making me hungry. This... I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. I guess you could possibly get up there. Oh, it looks really small to be able to walk on that area. This might be private. Or they might just be closing down. Yeah. In this area, yeah, I think we're starting to get to... So this whole area, we kind of missed it. They started closing early. So we kind of missed this area, I believe. Like with this area as well. As you can tell in the middle, there's like these like statues there. Oh, this is what more like on the inside of it. It just looks beautiful, dude. Just all it's so peaceful. There's a nice bridge there. This might be another angle of that structure. If not, this is just another structure. Oh, yeah, I don't think we were able to walk in. Like I said, these were all kind of closing. Here we go. This is one of the main attractions in Kyoto. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but there's just these arches. It looks a little red. I don't know if you guys see it. Is it orange for you guys, or is it more red for you guys? On my PC, it looks red, but on my phone, like these are all orange. I like those statues. Same. This is one of the main attractions. Okay, so this is a little, I think, shrine here. Got a horse. Maybe someone, I don't think someone's riding on it. I think it's just a horse. Hold on, you guys you'll see what I mean here in a minute. Just another structure. I think it has little shrines inside. I know, a little shrine area again. This is one of the main attractions. Just a crap ton of these orange, like, arches. It's just like a tunnel walking through them. Oh, there's Old Man Stank right there. You know, Old Man Stank in my picture. Just absolutely beautiful. It was so cool. So yeah, this goes on for a while. We did not realize how long this goes on for. But it's like, it just keeps going. There's like, I guess, different ways you can go through here. Well, he looks like a hardcore tourist. Oh, 100%. We both were kind of looking like this. This was late in the day. I didn't have my hat on. I didn't have as much as him. I didn't burn. I really did not burn. I burned a little bit on the face, and like on my nose I did burn a bit, but like I really did not burn when I was there. I'd say this is probably like Tennessee sun, you know? I'd say it's like Tennessee sun. I don't know. I just did not burn. Did not burn. I'm honestly just kind of more tanned. I noticed that like more north, I don't really burn. My leg burned a bit, but like it like peeled it like literally the next day, and it was like gone. But yeah, I really just like I tan more than anything. I didn't really burn at all. I guess it's kind of crazy. I think probably the only time I noticed that I really burn, probably more in Florida, like more south, I'd say. Like south, like I guess at least for the U.S., be Florida, like that south would be for when I just burn like crazy. Other than that, I'd say probably if it's like more northern of that, I'd probably just be fine, honestly, without having to put on suntan lotion. I didn't put on any suntan lotion at all. Yeah, I did have that hat on sometimes though, especially if it's just sunny out, just in case. I didn't want to like have my neck be burnt, because if anything, that would be the thing that would burn was my face or like my neck for sure. But even that wasn't really, I didn't really burn though. Yeah, these arches are just amazing. I think this picture, there was a person on that right one that was just taking a photo shoot, literally, which is right in our way. No one else was there. Like it would have been the perfect time to take pictures. This person was just taking several of the same pictures. It was the most ridiculous thing. That pissed me and Nick off so much. Like literally just in our way, just taking just a whole photo shoot. They're taking different poses, just in the way. Like, are you kidding me? That's gonna be a pet peeve of mine. Of just like people that just want to pose, like, oh, here, you go run over there. I'm gonna take a picture of you. It just, ugly mug wouldn't move, for real. And then they just like, oh, let's pose in front of this thing or like inside of it. I hate those pictures. Can you just take a picture of that structure? Can you just not put your ugly face in that picture, please? I'd really appreciate it. You're ruining the picture being in there. Like, get out of there. Get out of the picture. Like, sometimes maybe, like, a cool, like, selfie or whatever, as long as we're, like, I don't know. Just quick selfie, like, not really in people's way. Literally just, oh, go over there. Let me just, oh, click, click, click. Oh, you go, make that post. Click, click. I hate that. I hate it so much, especially when other, like, if you're just by yourself, whatever. I mean, the pictures still suck. You know, posting it for Instagram. No one cares about your Instagram. No one cares about you. But, but just the fact that everyone else is trying to take pictures too, and you're just doing a whole photo shoot there, I hate it so much. It's like a whole, it sucks. It's the most annoying thing ever. And a big pet peeve of mine, I've noticed. I never really thought about that until going here. And then it's like, gosh, I can't stand anyone. Everyone's just in my way. I can't stand you. Yeah, just another, just tunnels there. But yeah, this goes on for a while. It's like a whole mountain, pretty much, of just these. Whole mountain area of just these arches. It was really cool. But we did not know it was like a whole mountain's worth. And so, yeah, we wanted to see it. You'll see it later. Like, oh, this is really cool. A bunch of little arches here. Thousands upon thousands of arches. It's so cool. Yeah, I think this is just like, I guess a little bit of a shrine here. Say thanks. Gosh dang, I hate when it does this. Little walk area. Yeah, one of my favorite areas is definitely these arches. They're so cool. More of a zoomed in area. Oh, there's another one of these people that just really just wanted to be, oh yeah, look cool for this pose here. Yeah, oh dude, you look so cool. Yeah, that's such a nice Instagram picture. You're gonna get the ladies now. I hate Instagram pictures. I hate them so much. Oh, that's pose, and yeah, I hate them. I hate all of them. I don't know what these are, but they look cool. Little rocks up there. Maybe like a grave site. I'm not entirely sure. More arches, more people in my way. Like, it's just a tunnel you just walk through. Just a long tunnel. Kind of wraps around. Old man fusion, I love it. I can't stand these meddling kids. Get out of my way. Yep, another, I guess different angle. Yep, just more Instagram pictures there. Just, yeah. Can't stand them. Yeah, just, this goes on for so long. I took many pictures of this. Many pictures. But it was so cool. It goes into the forest a bit. Like, it just goes on and on. There's a little walk-in area. But still, dude, we're still in the arches. Hey, the kids are going to hop back on for the ride home. Okay. Oh, are you going to drop them off? Is that what you're saying? Like, you guys are just going to have the stream open and they'll just watch it? More arches. Like, it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It just goes on for miles. This was cool. It was like more of like an old classic like archway here with the stone. There was some of those on the path. Another angle. Babysitting and delivery. You're too much, man. Another angle of that. Like, this is from like the top down, looking at some of those arches. Like, it goes on for a minute. It was also getting late in the day too, so yeah, we kind of had to hurry. We're starting to hurry a little bit. Here's some shrines, little arch shrines here too. Little arches there as well. Yep, this is what the angle we got. Oh, this is a video. This is the angle we got. A little lookout area. A bunch of people were just taking pictures of videos of this area because we had a nice lookout of Kyoto, like the city of Kyoto, and the sunset as well. Like, it looked beautiful. We were stepping at this point. Oh, no, we weren't even stepping at this point. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, we were stepping, but we started to like kind of jog maybe a little bit after this area because the sun was starting to get down. We still had a lot to go through. Woo! We were, my goodness gracious, it was rough getting up this. Yeah, this is where we started to really step to get up these. Yeah, to get up these steps. It was, woo! Man, it was a hassle, but it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. It was cool seeing everything. I'm glad we did it. Yeah, going up these steps were but yeah, we took a lot less pictures during this time because we were just trying to see everything. This is a drive-by here Just trying to get through everything. A little bit of a drive-by. Oh, I guess I stopped a little bit more, trying to get these arches in there. This is more of a drive-by. This is more up, a lot more higher up, I'd say. It was really beautiful. The sunset was really pretty. Yeah, more of the, yeah, just look out. I think there's more arches, like shrines, up there. Just shrines up there. I hated this guy. Like, we're just trying to take pictures of whatnot, and this guy just, like, we're Photoshop, like, bombing our pictures. And don't you guys dare say, oh my gosh, it's John. No, that's not me. Gosh dang it. Definitely didn't wear that day's shirt again. Oh, 100%. Yeah, we re-wore, like, some of our clothes. So we don't have just a bunch of dirty clothes. But yeah, that day we were sweating. For sure. Yeah, this guy he was just photo bombing our pictures. He's like, get out of the way, dude. Are you kidding me? Especially since we're trying to, like, get these pictures before the day ends. Like, yeah, it's obnoxious. Oh, here he is again, just in the way. Yeah, don't you guys dare. I already know you guys are going to say. I already know what you guys are going to say. No, that's not me. Okay. I took these pictures. How can I take pictures and be in the picture at the same time? Besides, like, a selfie. I didn't put it on a tripod. More arches. This is getting late. Late. Drive-by picture of just a bunch of little arches. A lot of stone arches. This is really cool. He looks cooler than you? I disagree. No, I disagree. Like, I didn't really care that much of what I wore, as long as it's, like, comfortable. This guy, like, he's trying way too hard to look cool. My knee hurts just looking at the steps. Oh, yeah. We were hurting bad during this whole thing. I think I think was at the peak. This is, like, at the top of, like, that whole mountain area. And this is a lot better just climbing down here. You asked me to take that pic with your phone, remember? No. No. No, it never happened. I never went up there. But yeah, this is walking more down. It was so much better. Little arches there. Yeah, we didn't really care of walking up there because we walked already so much. Looking down with the stone arches. I could have taken a little bit better picture here, but I didn't care. There we go. I did care more about this one though. Just steep. Luckily, no one was in my picture. Just looking through there, it was so cool. Another one of those shrine areas. The little bell and the little arches there. This is at night. They had lights up on some of these areas. This is getting closer to dark, so this is what it looks like with a light on, with these lights on. It was cool. Yeah, it's just beautiful. Yeah, the lights on here as well. I think a bunch of, yeah, little arches here. Just amazing. It was so cool seeing that, like, at night as well. Oh, here's like a little shrine here, like at the end of what we walked through. Yeah. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, this is at night. Little wooden statue here. Arches, shrines, and steps. For real. Yeah. That's what that area was. And it was a lot. It was a lot, chat. Nick actually has a better picture of this. But yeah, these are like little like light up lanterns on the side. And I try to have it like angled. I think this is a little area you could just take a picture at. Fushi Minari Village. Okay. Oh, there's some. Oh, this is spoiling some areas we went to. Yeah, I guess it's a little picture area you can take. Here we go. This is the food place we were talking about in family dinner. We ate just like different, like just parts of a cow. So I had the, let's see. I had, what did I have? I had a tip, tang tip, which is a tip of a tongue of a beef. I had that. I had. I can't even look at. Maybe no. I don't think I had tombi. I think I had misuji. So 3kg can be taken from a Japanese cattle, I guess. I had that and the tang tip. And then I had more. I think I have. Wait, is this the only picture I have? Gosh dang it. There's another, like, menu. I forgot to. Okay, yeah. I think my phone might have died. I don't remember. I forgot to get pictures, I guess, of this area. Of, like, my food and whatnot from Nick. But yeah, this was, it was delicious. I had, so I had that. I had a small intestine of. I just had the small intestine. That was really chewy. It was still good, but it was definitely the worst thing I had from all that. I had cow heart. That was good. And I had, I think, cow. Oh, there's a part of the cow that has like more flavor. That was good. You didn't take pics of the food that came out. Everything we had came with a label in English. I guess not. My phone might have died. I think I just took yours. Or like was gonna take yours. I think that's what I was gonna do. I thought I had it on here. Hold on. This is weird. This is tripping me out. I swear I have it on here and I just like maybe forgot to put it on the Japanese playlist. Yeah, that's the only picture I have. Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't know what happened to it. I swear I had those pictures of like the you know, the tongue and all that and the, yeah, I don't know. I might have just, I guess, borrowed yours, I guess. Frick, that's upsetting. But, alright, that was the first day of Kyoto. Now we are on to the second day. This is a long, narrow building. Might have been the barracks of this area, I don't know. Stone shrine, cool. Super cool. And then, yeah, I guess I zoomed in here more. It has a bell, a little, like, coin thing in the front. Cool little structure here. Like I said, like, a lot of these, like, we see a lot more of these arches and whatnot. He was too afraid to try any of the food, so he took a pic of the menu and then left while I ate. No, that's not true at all. I had the tongue, I had the heart, I ate food there. We did, like, when we ate there, we did not have that much food. We did not have, like, we ate food, but, like, they didn't give you much food. Oh, yeah, also, that, another thing, too, at that place, we cooked it as well. So, like, all the stuff, like, they gave you a little stone. They give you a little stone thing to cook it on. So, all the food that we ate, we cooked it ourselves. So, that was also really cool. But, yeah. You had no heart. I had all the heart. I had all the heart. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, it was really good. What's funny is that in the beginning, he put, like, he kind of showed us, like, how to cook it. And we really did not know, like, much of, like, what to do. And he put, like, this, like, big chunk of meat on. And then we started to, like, mess with it and whatnot. We thought we were eating, we thought that was a piece we ate. But no, that was actually just a piece that, like, you just slide on that little, like, stone grill type thing. On that stone that you cooked it on. To get it cooking. To get it ready. To when we actually cooked food. That was, like, getting it greased up. And we did not know that. We just looked stupid. We just kept trying to, like, cook this thing. And it was, like, not... Yeah, I tried cooking the grill moisture thing. They laughed. Yeah. It was pretty funny. No idea what we were doing. But, yeah. After he showed us definitely a bit, we started cooking on our own. And it was cool. Used chopsticks cooking it. Kind of slide it with chopsticks. But yeah, we just see a lot of these arches. This is a cool area. We saw some monks in this area as well, I believe. And they were so polite. They always like, you know, bowed to, you know, their heads, and they were incredibly nice people. Very cool. Yeah, very cool structure here though. Just absolutely beautiful. Another area, or you know, angle of it with the lamp in front of it. Another structure in that area. More at that than with. I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. There's a bell. I just want another. Just look at the detail. And yeah, they're praying more in the front. Yeah, just beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just another cool structure with a roof. Another one. This one's smaller. I'm not entirely sure what this one is, but the sun was kind of not being friendly, but got a picture of this area as well. Another, I think, temple. As you can tell with the bell thing, there's the thing you prayed at, and there's a incense in the corner there as well. Oh, and then this is, I guess, more of the front area. This is just more of just like, so this is such a cool area that we walked through a lot of just like a traditional, just Kyoto, just neighborhood pretty much. Just your, yeah, just one of those streets that we walked through. But a lot of streets just looked like this. Like your standard, you know, Kyoto buildings. This is a police house. No. This is a little shop, I think. I thought there was a police house. There was police houses that were like narrow and looked crazy like this. No, I think this is a shop. Yeah, they were, what do you call them? Komodos, I think. They were just selling these right at this shop. It's very narrow. It's interesting looking. Yeah, another one of those streets. Police boxes. Yeah, but it has like those on the top there. I don't think this is like. It might have had it on the bottom, but I don't think that is that. I think this is just a shop. Oh, this is to a temple. Kiyomizu Dora Temple. Another one of those streets in Kyoto. But that's just a narrow building, yeah. Yeah, there were police boxes that look kind of similar to this. No, that's just a shop. Yeah, this is just like your traditional, just Kyoto. That's kind of neighborhood. Like a lot of houses just looked like this. Just streets. Beautiful. Oh, here's this guy. Not entirely sure who this is supposed to be. I don't know if this is supposed to be Buddha, but I had to take a picture of him, you know. Had to. I think we're getting close to a castle. This is building up to there. This area is just like had a bunch of bushes on the side here. This was cool. This was really cool. Alright, this is out. Never mind. This wasn't a castle. This is just going up to this area. Cool temple. No, another one of those needles. But yeah, this is all orange and white structures. This is one of the statues that was in front of it. Just like a dragon just a couple of dragons going around this post here. Yeah. It's so cool. This is looking down from the city. Another bell. Big bell. And even just like looking into these arches, like look at the detail with the flowers. It's just beautiful. Beautiful! That's a better angle of the needle. Yeah, it's like bright orange and white. Like it was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. Another angle of it. I hate this. Okay. This is a close up, just yeah, of that needle again, but like close up of just you can just see the design, all the little details, like the things around the doors, especially up here. Gosh, freaking dang it! All like the how the post is set up, the little art. It's just everything about it is just gorgeous. And more looking down, they had like a little stone. They had a stone needle distance as well. Yeah, that's Kyoto in the background. Looking down from there. This was cool. I think this is they had like students or something like craft stuff in front of it. That's where you get the hearts and like the dragon with the hearts on it. I think like a school ended up making these, kind of designed it. Yeah, another just cool structure. This is a kind of a, yeah, another angle of that. Not sure what that is, but all I know is that it looks cool, so I'm taking a picture of it. Yep, and then I guess it just starts going to more of the, more of just like the other building are more darker, probably more older, I'd say. Yeah, this is a mountain over there, just looking gorgeous. It's just, yeah, cool mountain here. But this is one of the main buildings. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot. So I also got patches from the arches. I'll show you guys real quick. So this is, I think, for those arches. They had the statues with the little like dogs or cats on them, and so I got a patch for that, and I got a patch of the arches itself. Of that, you know, area. I have to turn off, hold on. There we go. So, yep, arches. I had patches of those. I have patches of the cat with the little paw there. Hold on. I got some pins as well. Put these pins back. And then, oh yeah, I think I showed you guys this. I also have the, I don't know if I did or not. I have the Japanese flag as well. And so on my pin board, I can't show you guys the pin board, but I put this right in the middle and I surrounded it with other pins. Like I put the Japanese pins in the middle and I surround it with all my other pins that I went to. And so like my pin board kind of like, I shaped it as like the Japanese flag. Nick gave me the ideas. I really like that idea a lot. It looks cool. But I think if I were to get a bigger pin board, I think what I'm gonna do is have the other pins that I have that are not like places that I went to, and just have them on the corners, and just have the locations be in the middle. I think that'd be cool. But so yeah, we're in Kyoto now, so I'm gonna show you guys the Kyoto pin that I have. So this is the Kyoto pin that I got. It would be nice to have a board to display your patches too. True, I agree. Yeah, they're kind of just in like in a box. Like there's not much. I can't really display them. Yeah, I love the Kyoto pin. It's really cool looking. Let me put this in here real quick. There we go. And then here's the pin for the here's the pin for the arches. There we go. Really cool. I also have this pin too. I don't really remember where I got this one at, but this was at one of the temples and shrines. But I thought it just looks really cool. There's that. Just a cool design on it. But yeah. Alright. Let's get straight back into here. And what's cool too is that like, so that I like that Kyoto pin. Same. It's really cool. What's funny is that so man, the Japanese like talk book or whatever that you gave me, that like has like phrases and whatnot on there to learn Japanese. What's cool? What's funny is that like it's from the arches. The cover is the arches that we went to. So I could say I've been to this place. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me go back to my pictures. But yeah, this is a beautiful spot. Another shrine, or I guess temple. Feet. This guy was interesting. So I think this is the god of business, I believe. So, yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to say it. I'm sure you guys probably know what I'm thinking here. You know, very old-fashioned statue, you know what I mean? But, yeah. So, yeah, it's, I guess it's god of business or something like that. It's interesting, but... Yeah, we saw that. There's some crazy... There's some cool statues behind him. You can't really see it over here. But, that we couldn't take a picture of. But, yeah, people, though, there's a couple tourists that were just taking pictures of them, even though there's, like, no camera, you know, picture right there. They're just taking pictures of them. So, like, me and Nick were, like, kind of saying out loud, like, oh my gosh, imagine taking pictures in here. Like, really? That's so disrespectful. You suck. Like, we're just saying that out loud. Like, obviously towards those people, but... No, but we're just saying that out loud so they can hear us. Because it's so disrespectful to just, like... To go into that and just take pictures of, like, the, you know, the shrines and statues or whatever. Like, when you're not supposed to. Like, be respectful, for real. Be respectful and don't take pictures of that. Are you kidding me? Like, it's obvious, like, you can't take pictures of this. Like, it's right in front of you. There's a picture that says don't take a picture. Right in front of you, and you're dodging it. And you're just, like, hiding it. And you're just, like, you know, making sure no one can see it. It looks like a cat. Okay, I don't know what... I don't know about all that. But no, it was so frustrating. I hated that so much. Like, really? Like, Japanese people are so respectful and kind. And they just, like, spit in their face and just like, you know, I'm still gonna take a picture of this. I hate it. It's really frustrating. Hold on. I gotta change my thing here. There we go. I like having the background be blurred. Ooh. Did you guys hear? There was a Chinese tower in the Ming... I guess from the Ming Dynasty. It was like a really old tower in China. Apparently someone blew it up. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but like I saw a video. Like someone blew up the tower. Like it just like exploded. It's crazy. But that's really sad. Because that's history right there. Just getting destroyed. I probably should put my glasses on. Yeah, man. You should have done that a while ago. You're definitely just, like, missing half of these pictures. 100%. Yeah, this is that mountain with there's another needle in the distance. We didn't go see the needle though because we wanted to see everything we wanted to see, and it was just like far away, and it didn't look like it would be worth it to go over there. But we did take a picture of it in the distance. It's just beautiful, super cool. A couple other, I think, shrines and temples here, but it's more like on that lookout, and the mountain behind it. We could take a picture of this. Just yeah, incredible, incredible little like figures on the side there. Just beautiful. Looks like there's some statues like on the side as well. These figures as well. That guy on the right or on the yeah, and this guy on the left. Yeah, we saw a lot of like these type of statues for sure. More an up down picture of that. I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's where that lookout is. So I actually got a pin from here as well. And yeah, it's super cool. Just the lookout is beautiful. That like temple with the lookout. But it was really, really cool. The city in the background, like beautiful. Love that lookout. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. More of a different angle. Slightly different, not much. It just zoomed out a little bit. Yeah, it was really cool to see. Really, really, really cool. Yeah, that's where we were at. And now we're like at where that mountain was at the other temples. Yeah, you can see like it goes kind of crazy here. For that little like dock there. And that goes out. Big wooden structure to keep it up. This is another one of those things. So you collect the water with these cups. And so you just like, and then you just like put it on your like hands and arms. I guess it's supposed to be like cleansing or something. Like give you good luck. I'm not entirely sure. It's like a spiritual thing, but there's like a fountain there. This is one of the restaurants. It was cool. Kind of like your traditional, I guess you're sitting more, or yeah, I guess that's more of a bench, but then on here, on these cushions, you're more like sitting like crisscross applesauce. But yeah, one of those like cool, beautiful lookout. It really was. It really was. It was cool. Yeah, just more of a traditional like restaurant. And then yeah, these you just sit, I think, on the ground, yeah. And have not really much of a lookout, but still a cool area to sit at. For sure. Stone Needle, there while we're walking by. I don't know if there's like a gravestone, but this was crazy. This is not even like part of what we were looking at. But we kind of like went off the beaten track and we saw this huge cemetery. And like as you can tell, like it's all stone underneath it. Like I think they just kind of like break in and just like they put people in these areas and then they just build around them, like standing up, I think. And so like it's just a huge stone just cemetery. It was so cool. Look at that. There's a few like kind of cemeteries that are similar to this, but this is definitely the biggest one we saw. And on that hill, it was really, really cool. It was really cool. I'm glad we went this direction. We did not mean to, yeah. Off the beaten path. But it just goes for a minute. I want to go back to this picture. It's big cemetery. It's crazy. Yeah, it really was. Absolutely beautiful. These are just like the those like houses that we were walking by to get there. These are just like the roofs, but this is like kind of the overtop shot. This is a different temple that we went to and like shrines. I thought this was just like, it looks nice with the trees and the bridge. This is a bigger structure. We couldn't go inside, I don't think. We just took the picture of the outside. We could go in here though. I think there were some big statues in here. Yeah, oh yeah, this is like more, this is like a kind of like a moss garden. It was kind of cool. Like all that is just like moss on the side. Kind of in that area. Yeah, this is one of these like traditionals. Oh, this is where me and Nick, I believe, had our, yeah, this is our little tea ceremony. That's a huge cemetery. It really was. It was crazy. This is where me and Nick had our tea ceremony. So yeah, this is more of like a traditional, like Japanese style, like house, like building. Another one of these like gravel areas where it's like there's like trees and whatnot, and then there's just gravel kind of like patterns in front of it. This is the ceiling. Ceiling of one of the rooms. This big like dragon art. It was really cool. One, and then the other one is upside down, this guy. But yeah, I was looking up. I was like on the floor looking up. That's what that picture looks like. I think I have a better picture of the middle. I could be wrong. If I didn't, I should have. But this is one of those like, you know, like moving doors. They move to the side. But I just love the art on it. I think it's kind of like a lion, dragon type creature there. Looks like maybe smoke and like wind behind them. Like a tree. Love the art on those. This is the lookout. That's with that same ceiling. That's at the lookout in that area with the gravel. This is a shrine in one of the areas or one of the rooms that you can pray to. Yeah, which is really cool. This was interesting. This is like a picture that was there. And like, look at all the characters out here. Yeah, good old Elvis. Was that dude's name? James Dean. Yeah, Einstein. Marilyn Monroe. I don't know who the guy is in the middle. Whoops. Maybe Prince. There's good old John Lennon. And was it Yoko Ono or whatever her name is? That's his wife. Got, who's that? Beethoven? Maybe it's Mozart. No, I think that's Beethoven. I don't know who these people are. This guy looks familiar. Maybe like an 80s like pop artist. I don't remember who he is though. Elaborate artwork. Yeah, it's interesting. Michael Jackson. Some animals down here. Chuck Berry. I don't know who this is. Yeah, and then they just have him on the table. Very thousands of years old. Yeah, you can tell by all the figures on here. Yeah, very interesting picture that was in that area. It was the same area. Yeah, I love the art. It was interesting. Yeah, one of those folding doors, I think. Very cool. With the patterns and just like the faces on there. That area. So yeah, this chick was just posing for a picture, I think for Instagram. She was in a Komodo. But, you know what? It kind of gave you that, like, traditional, you know what I mean? That Japanese feel. So I kept her in the picture. You know what I mean? Like, it gave you that, you know, it's just, yeah, because she was wearing that, it was like, I mean, she just kind of just was there, but like, yeah, a good aesthetic was a good prop. She really was. You have that traditional Japanese feel to it with her sitting there with that outfit on. I thought John Lennon was Jesus until I saw he had glasses on. Yeah, I thought that was Jesus too for a while. But then I realized that he was holding up, yeah, because, yeah, I noticed, I thought it was Jesus too. And then, yeah, I noticed the glasses and then the sign Imagine next to it that he was holding. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's John Lennon. I think I didn't really even notice the glasses until I saw the sign. That's where I really noticed that gave it away to me. And then I saw Yoko standing next to him. But yeah, she was just a great prop. So yeah, this is the tea we drank. So this, I believe, was Japanese sweet tea. And this, I believe, was the Chinese tea. The Japanese tea was a lot better. So we actually didn't mind. So I don't like tea. I hate tea. It sucks. Except for these tea. This tea was, I liked it. I didn't mind it at all. I like the Japanese tea definitely better though. The Chinese tea that we noticed, it tasted like lavender. It tasted like the smell of lavender. It was still like decent. Definitely better than the other tea I've had. But yeah, no, it just tasted like lavender. And it's like, I don't like lavender. So yeah, and then the sweet, like, Japanese tea, it just tasted sweet and it tasted good. I didn't mind it at all. Still tea, I wasn't like the biggest fan of it, but I could drink it. I like these little, I don't know what these green bites are, but they were really, really good. They were really good. So good. But yeah, this gave you more of the traditional feel to it. That definitely on our list of what to do, like the things to do in Japan. And when we were here, we were able to knock it out. We did not think it would be here. But yeah, it was really nice. It was just us and like the one lady that like served us the tea. And that green snack was money. It was so good. It went down so good. Delicious. I wish we have those here. Maybe we do. I'm gonna have to look into it. Because I could just smash like multiple bags of those. Because that's how good it was. Massive, big, brown structure here. Very cool. Yeah, like I said, this is another angle of what we took earlier. But it was all kind of in the same area. But yeah. And then another angle of this structure. But it was just, yeah, it was beautiful. Here's the, little pond area with the bridge. Oh, there's some cool cars. Cool Japanese looking cars. That top here is very interesting. Very interesting. Never seen a car that looks like that. And yeah, look at Midget 2. Just a narrow car there. We saw cars that were kind of looked like that, but yeah, these were cool. While we're walking out of that area. This is all early, by the way. This is only 11 a.m. of this day. Like we every day we walk pretty early. Yeah, this is the pig area. There's some pigs here. Pig statues. The theme of this area was a little painted, looks like pigs. Yeah. Crazy, just detailed structure here. Very cool. With the lanterns to this leading up to it. Another one of those streets with another needle. This is a different needle. Like I said, we saw like a half a dozen of these needles. In the middle. It was cool. Another one of those traditional Japanese Kyoto streets. It's more of a wide angle. I guess I just wanted to take another one. More zoomed in. There's another angle. But yeah, this was during what do you call it? Golden whatever you call it. I forgot the holiday that was here. I think Golden Week. But a lot of more traditional stuff. Like a lot of people were wearing kimonos during this time. And like tourists were wearing kimonos too. So I did notice, I do realize, so the other car looks wild. It does look wild. You're not allowed to judge midgets. I'm not judging anything. I just think it looks cool. Do they get snow there? I think so. I think they do. Like where we do. Not maybe, I don't think they don't get as much, but I do think it snows in these areas. Or it can. I will say, so I know, and also talking about I just thought about this with that video that we saw in the last stream with the Japanese people dressed up as like Native Americans for that music video, and, like people wearing like kimonos and whatnot here. So yeah, I guess more talking about the kimonos though. Oh, they all just tie in together, but people like Japanese, I believe, like if you're wearing a kimono, it's like they don't get offended by it. They honestly, I think they do like people when they wear kimonos, because it's like you're wearing their culture. You know what I mean? I do believe that's probably more. I could be wrong. They could just get offended and like, oh, look at these tourists in their Komodos. I do think that they do like enjoy those. I think America is pretty much the only culture that doesn't really enjoy that and instead would get offended by it. Yeah, I think America's, and the thing about America too is that like a lot of times, like let's just be real. A lot of times it's just white people getting offended by this stuff. Specifically white women. It's Karens. Let's just be real. It's Karens getting offended. I mean, I will say, like, obviously, you know, if you're dressing real stereotypical, like, you can, I mean, they're going to get offended because you're just, you know, not really, you know, you're just butchering it and just, you know, just being offensive. But, like, a lot of times, though, like, it's just an American thing, and it's specifically just people getting offended by it. But in other cultures, if you wear clothes from their culture, they're going to like it. And you're like, oh, that's so cool. You know what I mean? We embrace culture by butchering the native language. Yeah, that's how we embrace their culture. By just messing up their language completely. And just point at things. Mizu, Gohan Kudasai. Gohan Kudasai. Just point. But yeah. Whoops. Where's my phone at? Here it is. Sorry, I just haven't seen a car like that before. No, it was really cool. Yeah, just real detailed. Just love the needles. This was cool. Just, yeah. Another angle of that. Luckily I was able to focus, but these, I think it was like more of kind of like an arch type thing, and they had two statues in there. I was able to take a picture of them and focus inside. This was incredible. This was so cool. So we, on Wonderlog, so if you don't know, it's an app where that's where we were able to see a lot of this stuff. We just brought up Wonderlog, and it was just a GPS with all of these locations. This wasn't on there. I looked up Japanese statues. Like big, cool Japanese statues. And this one popped up for Kyoto. And this, I had to add it on there. And he was like, oh, this better be good. It's like, dude, trust me, this is a must-see. Which is crazy that it wasn't even originally on the Wonderlog. Like, you see, like, top 100, whatever, like, stuff to see, and this wasn't on there. It didn't pop up. Yeah, this is definitely a must-see. This thing was massive. Absolutely massive statue. This thing was huge. This was definitely one of the coolest things we saw there. Which, like I said, it's crazy it wasn't even on there. When we, like, originally on the, you know, in the area. Like, for us to see. Worth it for sure. It really was. This thing was so cool. Such a big statue. It was so sick. Yeah, breathtaking. It was massive. You know, a little figure on the top there as well, and his little crown. Yeah, unbelievable. Oh, there's me taking a selfie. Woo! Oh, me trying to do the face. The sun was literally right in my eyes, so that's like that's like the widest I can make my eyes there. Right in my eyes. I couldn't make my eyes any wider than that. But yeah, I love that thing, and there's some incense in front of it too. It was such a cool statue. Definitely one of the highlights of the trip. Sexy. You know, I did the best I could, you know? Yeah, it was a struggle. Yeah, another, I think, gravestone statue. Yeah, another area. This is a memorial for World War II. The world's unknown soldier. I didn't really know who this was. Killed in World War II. All honor to him, friend or foe, who thought, I don't know, and died for his country. Oh, fought. May the tragedy of his supreme sacrifice bring to us the living enlightenment and inspiration. Fill us with ever-mounting soul. Oh, real. It's kind of blurry for me. For the all-compelling guest of peace. World peace and universal brotherhood. Oh, this is like a memorial, I guess, for the lost soldier. I wasn't too sure who that was. You know, feet. I guess you threw coins on it. I guess you just kind of made it rain on the feet. Not entirely sure why. I guess that's probably where you throw your offers or something. Maybe maybe that's for the big statue. Like maybe that's the statue's feet. I don't know. This is kind of cool. So this person, there's actually a person behind this, like moving this ball around. But you could walk up to this ball, touch it, and you kind of like walk around twice. That's kind of what you're supposed to do here, and it just moves with you, the ball, the sphere thing. But people were just in our way, just like trying to move the ball. So I took this picture right when they were like on the other side, so you couldn't see them. But yeah, that thing was cool. There's another shrine. Look at all the art. Like, look at this. Look at the creatures here. Different patterns and whatnot. That's cool. Yeah, there's another shrine. I think this is the ramen. I think this is ramen that we had. Super good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is, I actually have a pin of this as well. So this bridge, the bridge itself isn't really like anything to talk about. It's more the lookout. So this is the lookout you had on the bridge, which is cool. They also had traditional, I don't know if you could see them. Oh, we could see them this one maybe. Nope, I think that's a little island. Hold on. You also had these like rowboats. That guy's just on a kayak or a canoe. That's not really maybe they're just not out. But it's one of those boats where you're like, it's those narrow boats, and you have the guy like, you know, standing up, like rowing for you. It's one of the, they had those boats there. But yeah, just with the mountain and whatnot, it's a cool lookout. Yeah, some shops on the side there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. One of the main cool attractions here. But yeah, oh yeah, let me see, before we get there though, let me show you guys the pin I have for this one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So yeah, I got this at one of those coin machines. I won this one. For the most part, I have, we were able to see all the stuff that I got those coin machines from, but there's a couple I had that, we didn't go to. Yep, that's the bridge. Oh my goodness gracious. You focus now. There we go. Yep, that's the bridge. Super cool. Bamboo forest. Incredible. Like I said, it's just a forest of bamboo, and it was incredible. It was super cool to see. I loved going here. Wait a second. I think I'm missing pictures. I think my phone might have died here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. It says April 30th, 12:19 p.m. Then it cuts to April 30th, 7 p.m. And then now we're on the third day. Oh my goodness gracious. This is terrible. I might have missed some pictures here. My phone might have died in this at this part of the day, I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for the gas, old man. I definitely deserve that. I know, I know. I'm gonna have to go, you know. I mean, hold on. Let me see. Did I end up downloading these? I don't mind. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay, I guess we're on May 1st now. Hold on. How many pictures I took of this? All right, let's just finish. There's not much more. There's not many more pictures on the last day of Kyoto. So let's just crank them out. So yep, bamboo forest. Just beautiful. And I'll probably for the next stream, I'll talk to you, old man saying, and I'll send them. I'll just go on your phone and I'll send them to me. The pictures of that one day that I missed, if you do not mind. How many pics on your phone? Sure. You know, on that, yeah. Well, at least on the 30th. I mean, it looks like from this is 12 p.m. and then cuts to 7 p.m. So I think I just missed pictures here. Couldn't charge you per pic. I'm probably good on that. That'd be pretty expensive. Even if it's pennies, it's still like I'm not doing that. That's a lot. What was that like 1,000 pennies? That's like $10, right? I don't know math. Yeah, bamboo forest was beautiful. I love this area. Yeah, this is a nice. Oh, this chick in the background was in the way. They were all just taking Instagram pictures. I hated that. I hate when people take Instagram pictures. They just ruin the picture every time. How did your phone die at noon? I don't know. I think I might have forgotten to charge it overnight. I think that's might have been the case. Actually, more I think about, I do kind of remember that. Oh, this is looking up at the trees. It was cool. Bamboo forest. I hate people too. It's okay. Yeah, they're just in the way. I hate them. Every single one of them. Yeah. I had to turn up the opacity. It's a little dark here. But yeah, it's just so cool. Just a whole forest of bamboo trees. Like, it's beautiful. Definitely one of the standout moments of the trip. This is an area that was, you walk past the bamboo forest to get here. Cool small little, I think, house. It might have been like an old house kind of structure. And then this is the lookout from that spot. Just mountains in the distance. Like you kind of see Kyoto, the city up there. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. A little, like, gravestone there. Another little structure. Nice little, like, gravel kind of garden here. Little path. This is kind of a lamp, and then you get, like, this whole area is kind of like a moss garden. It's kind of cool. Just all moss here. But, like, this whole time you, like, we're on paths. Another traditional, I think maybe a house. I wasn't entirely sure what this building was for, but another traditional, you know, Japanese building. A bong forest. Nice. Oh my gosh. Of course. Yeah, you know, I guess you could say that. Yeah, just a good old, just massive bong forest. Yeah, it was great. It was super cool. Yeah. There's another building. Oh, this is another side or angle from the moss garden. This was cool. Just a little structure super far away. A little, like, house or something here. But it was a long ways away, as you can tell from this picture. Just out in the middle of nowhere, that little building here. Like, that's that building. Like, all the way in the distance. You just see mountains. It was super cool.
One subscription, 2 apps. Try it free.
Another picture of that. Yeah, just a beautiful view. The bushes in front of us was a nice touch in the foreground. Another angle of the city in the background. Oh, this is a lookout on one of the buildings. A nice lookout here. Imagine just having this view, dude. Just living here, just having the beautiful view of just the city and just the mountains and trees. You would not be depressed. I'll tell you what, you would be having the time of your life if you lived at a like area like this, away from everyone. Just get a beautiful viewings. Like, oh my gosh, nice little, yeah. Here's a like a stone path here. Here we go. I can open my eyes a little bit wider now. This is right in the morning. It's specifically 9:38 a.m. Oh yeah, that it got bright early and it got dark early too. It get bright, like you get the sun in the day like at 5 a.m. and it starts getting dark at like 6 p.m. It's kind of crazy. Nice little stone path, and then boom. Then boom, you get me. Eh. I like the first one better. Yeah, just a close-up of the bamboo tree. And when you, like, knock on it, it kind of feels like hollow. It's interesting. Just gorgeous. It was so cool. Bamboo forest, there's some white flowers in front of it. Just gorgeous. I think it's a different area. Oh, this is cool. You got some frog statues in the bottom here, and they kind of, I think that one in the middle specifically can shoot out some water, I think. But yeah, got a little shrine there. More wide angle of that. Got some pretty flowers. Some more pretty flowers. Just cool structure there. And a shrine. You can tell with the money thing you drop in. I love the bamboo fort. It's really cool looking up. It's so cool. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Yeah. Definitely a highlight of Kyoto for sure. And just Japan. This was beautiful. Just with the pond and like the building. I took a video of it. Hold on. Just mountains in the background. It's just a beautiful spot. Do I have a picture of this area? I don't think so. No, I don't think I have a pin of that area. There's yeah, a little pond with a bridge. Oh, here we go. If you see monkeys, if they're angry, they look like the one on the left, and that they're scary, they look like the one on the right. So we went in this area, and they had monkeys there. Kind of, they're like wild monkeys. Like I know they have like kind of they have them to where it's like, I guess more reserved, to where it's not like, you know, I guess not just like out. I don't know, they're a little bit more reserved, but it's not like a zoo or anything. Like they're still wild monkeys. Love this area. Oh, this is a nice view too. Kind of on the peak of this mountain where the monkeys are at. Beautiful. But yeah, they're just chilling. Like they're right there. They're very close to you. They can get really close to you. That one's just staring at me when I took a picture of it. Yeah, look how close this one is. Like, yeah, no, they're just monkeys running around. It was cool. It was so cool. For me, it's one of the highlights as well. Yeah, some of these are, yeah, that one specifically is definitely old. Some of these are like babies though. It was nice. That one, I think it was a mother. She really likes that nut. You know, I say maybe mother with her son. I don't know. I'm kind of guessing by like the droopy nipples there. That's my guess. Monkeys are sketchy. Nah, no. These, I mean, no. These are nice monkeys. I guess if you were to like harass the monkeys, I guess if you know, I guess you could say that you know, it would be a little sketchy, but you know, as long as you're not bothering them, they're not. This one's just falling asleep here. Looks like there's like 2 thumbs going out of her chest. They're cute, but they can bite. Oh, there's old man Stank. Feeding it nuts, just handing him the nuts. This is your favorite part, meh. I can bite too. Yeah, see, we can bite as well. This is your favorite part. I know you were all concerned about like us giving the monkeys food because they can give you diseases, but we were just giving them. They did have signs where it's like, oh, here you go. Yeah, like don't close your face. Oh, never mind. That's just to don't put your face to the fence. There were signs where it's like you have to put the food on the fence and then they have to grab it. But the thing is that it was such a pain in the ass for them to grab the food right there on that gate area. Like, it was so much of a pain for them to just dig in there. So I was like, you know, it's so much easier for us to just hand it to them. And then there's my long, bony arm just coming out of the frame. Handing him the food. But it was cool. It was cool giving him food. They really enjoyed it. There's one just hanging out, just looking at me, eating. Oh, while nursing, I guess, a baby. There you go. There's a baby right there. There's one standing on top. Like the mother and its son, just like looking down. Yeah, that's that structure with all the monkeys. That's where you go in to feed them. But the fact that they can just run around you, it's so cool. There's one on a tree. I like this picture. It's a good picture. This one was really wholesome. I don't know if they're like mother and son or something. I mean, she looks younger. I don't know if they're siblings, but they're like hugging each other. It was such a wholesome picture. The monkey was eyeing my hand. Yeah, he's like, how are you this skinny? Yeah, they're just gnarly, bony, just gnarly looking fingers coming at me. Oh, this is a Kelpis soda. It's like lime soda with like lime ice cream soda. It was really good. Really, really good. I loved it. I think I got it twice. And these are like, I don't know, they're like dumpling, kind of like octopus dumpling foods, I think. It was so good. It was so delicious. This is making me hungry. This was cool. So this is a castle. This is one of like the lookouts, I believe. But yeah, there's the moat with the structure there. More wide angle. Just another angle of this. So there's an entrance going in there. Look at this entrance. Look how beautiful there is. There's like flowers and like birds, butterflies, just all different like art on the top there. Osaka already? No, this isn't Osaka. This is still Kyoto. So this is the castle in Kyoto. Or I don't even know if there was. I don't know if the castle got destroyed or not. Actually, no. I think the castle that we were in. I don't know if that was the castle. I will say this area, like these. All right, that roof is really cool. That's really dope. And there's a close up of the art there. Yeah, castle in quotation marks. I will say this castle, there wasn't really like much of a castle here. It was kind of a little bit of a letdown, honestly. It was still cool to see for sure, but yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown. It's not like you said slime ice cream soda. No, it was lime. It was lime. I did have a pin though of this. Like it was so cool to see, but yeah, definitely in terms of castles go, it was not really much of one. I mean, here's the that pin of this place that I got. They had a gift store, I believe. But yeah, definitely it's still worth it to see, but I think no, it's definitely I'm glad we saw it, but it was a little bit of a letdown. I think this might be the castle, but it wasn't much of a castle. Oh, here we go. I think that might be the castle. The pond and like the garden was nice. It was beautiful. There's a river there. Yeah, and then this part of the castle, I believe. Yeah, I believe that was the castle. There was like structures, you couldn't take pictures of it, but the inside there's different parts where it's like, oh, this is where like the king talks to like the, oh, this is where like the not the king, the whatever you call it, whatever, we're just gonna say king, was sitting down, and or that's where he became king, and like, you know, like the king is like talking to like it's like servants and whatnot. Like there are different rooms with like, and then he had like statues, just like to show like what it was like back in the day, of like the king talking to like it's like soldiers. So I think that was just the castle, but yeah, it wasn't really much of a castle. This is a cool structure though. This is a cool building. But yeah, it was still cool to see. And this is at a lookout. We were just looking at those buildings high up. Another angle of the, I believe this is the castle still. They don't have much furniture there. Yeah, they don't. They don't at all. This is a structure. I don't know if we went in here. I don't think it was really worth it. Oh yeah, no, we try to go in there. Yeah, but yeah, we try to go in there. Apparently, this was so stupid. So the tickets to get in there, you have to do it online, like on your phone. You couldn't just get tickets there. They didn't have tickets. You have to do it online. The tickets. And so most people a lot of people just didn't go in there. Because that's so stupid. Why would you have to like go online to get the tickets? Like that's weird. That's stupid. So yeah, like most people most people did not go in this area at all because of that. So same thing as us. Yeah, there's that moat with the water surrounding it. Another nice area. They're closing it up, so there's people like in the way, but yeah, just beautiful pond. I think there's kind of a park that we saw. There's an entrance or like a garden. Here we go. One of the coolest freaking things that we saw. Definitely one of the highlights of the trip. This is just an all golden like temple. It was super cool. All golden temple, and I have a oh yeah, and I have a patch of this as well. Let me see. Well, definitely a highlight of Kyoto and Japan. I love this building. This back. Do they have many bark benches? Not really. Sometimes they do, but they don't really have benches. Here we go. So this is a patch I got. Unfortunately, like I wish it just has the temple, but it has to have Japan on it. But yeah, that's the temple I got a patch of. Luckily, like at a gift shop from earlier, like I got it from there. And then I have a pin as well. Yeah, I like the yellow temple. Yeah, no, it's like gold. I'm not kidding. It's like a golden temple. It was so cool. And then let me show the patch again. I don't think I kind of had it off the screen a little bit. There you go. For YouTube anyways. Twitch is fine, but YouTube is a little off. But yeah. Yeah, just beautiful golden temple here. Hold on. Okay. Make sure golden shiny. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love this thing. It was absolutely gorgeous. more or less of the pond. Different angle of it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see. I think there's like a shrine in there. You can't walk on it, but yeah, all gold. It was beautiful. I think this is like a pond next to it, kind of like a little lake here, or a pond. I mean, it's kind of like surrounding it. Oh, here I am, just smiling. Incredibly oversaturated picture, and I am doing the face. Look at that. Incredible. Just real shiny, just clean. Clean, clean, clean. So that lake area. Little shrine, someone was praying right there. I guess that's what it used to look like. That picture right there. I might have to just, yeah. I just wanted another look of this. This is definitely a highlight. It was really cool. And then I think this might be in a different area. I could be completely wrong. Or no, it's not. It's not in the same. It's in a different area. Or no, it's in the same area. Sorry. Gosh, dang it.
Watching me on a phone is like watching a sunrise through a straw. Some things belong.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, shrine in there. Have the lanterns as well with the incense. Oh, this is cool. This is on the way to the next area, but this is I think it's an art museum. But look how just like crazy detail everything is. There's like a head there. Just like the patterns are all wild looking. Yeah, cool museum. This was beautiful. It's just, oh my gosh. Everywhere you go, it's just gorgeous. There's like a little shrine there. Just leaning up. There's a people that was like in our way right here. And so, you know, because they were in our way, we ended up being in their way when they took pictures. Cause screw them. We like walked right behind them too. They hated us. But you know what? That's what they get for walking right in front of us. And when we're taking pictures, that's what they get. Yeah, they had like art on the walls. There's a dragon, like the wave. Yeah, this is really cool. This is a different room. Scared looking dragon here. Like, yeah, there's just art on the doors. It's so cool. I love the idea of just having these like on the. I bet there wasn't any potholes. Oh no, there was not any potholes. You're not wrong. Like I said, everything is clean and well kept. Oh, it's this area. So yeah, I actually have a pin from here as well, from one of those machines, like coin machines. So yeah, it's cool. They just have like rocks and then they like surround it with gravel and have like patterns. But this is the pin that I got from there. No pot or holes. You're not wrong. A little entrance. This is kind of cool. Little pathway with the interesting, like, unique looking trees. I thought this was a nice shot of like the building in the background with the water in the foreground with the branches. Oh, I had this. It's like an energy drink. Royal jelly, amino acids, lifeguard. I have no idea what it was, but it was not bad. It was not bad. I miss a comfy couch or a reclining rocking chair. Oh yeah, no, we definitely were feeling it. I mean, shoot, we were feeling it after like the second day of walking around. It just progressively got worse and worse. I just felt it more and more as the days go by. Yeah, another cool. There's another angle of that. Yeah, very, very cool. Oh yeah, this is like right before they were closing. We're able to run around and try to see everything. Another needle building. Gosh, there was someone that was just in the way, so I had to like get this at a different angle. But literally, there's a person with a tripod, which luckily a lot of these areas they ask for no tripods and like no selfie sticks, and I love that because they'll just be in the way, and I love that. No drones, no selfie sticks, no tripods. It's great. But yeah, there's like one, you can tell she's like a Karen. Or like one of those like, yeah. Maybe not, yeah, like a Karen, like. Her hair was like short and dyed. And she was pretty big. It's just one of those people that are just like, that just gets offended by whatever you say. You know what I'm talking about? You can tell she's American. But she just was in my way. It's like, bro, get out of here. So I had to like walk around and like have the building behind her. Just obnoxious. Just like right in my, like I was taking pictures and just like right in my way. And like, gosh, dang it. I like the water bottle design. Yeah, it was cool. I'm not going to go all the way back. There can't be many non-religious people with all the temples and shrines. You're not wrong. Yeah, I assume like everyone is they probably believe in like Buddha and like, I don't know what you call it, Shuism or something like that, Hinduism, and yeah. Yeah, I knew her life in one glance. She was lame. Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Cool structure. This is all in the same area. We bust butt trying to get here before they were closing. This is a cool structure. This is an insane entrance. I think this is while we were walking by. Yeah, no, oh yeah, this was supposed to be like a big area, but it was all closed off, and like, I mean, we couldn't see it anyways. I think it closed. This closed, so we couldn't walk in there anyways. But like the main structure they had there was getting built, so would have been cool to see. But I mean, it was getting built anyway, so there wasn't really much there that we missed. And this is another entrance too. This is crazy. This is ginormous. Look how big those doors are too, like compared to that person. Whoops. Just the detail is crazy. Another statue. Oh, this is nice. Like houses and shops, and then there's just a river going through. Like, oh gosh, it's so freaking. And then I had this. These are like pickled plums or something. I can't remember. No, not plums, but oh, they're like pickled something. But it was really good. You know, Gohan and fish with noodles. Oh, this is was it udasai? Not udasai. It was udai. Uda. What do you call this? With like fish on it? I don't know what you call it, old man. That was that. That was really good. Oh. And that's Osaka. So yeah. That was Kyoto. We just finished Kyoto. All in one day. So yeah. Probably soba. That's what, or yeah, okay, soba. Wasn't there one with a U on it? Udon. Yeah, udon was thicker? Oh, okay, so I guess that was soba. I would miss having a comfortable couch or rocking chair to sit on. Did you already say that? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I mean, like I said, we're definitely getting tired, especially at this point, too. You miss at least half a day on the 30th? Oh, yeah, no. I mean, next stream, we'll go back on that day, and I'll get pictures from you, and we'll go back on that day and look at the rest of that, and then we'll see Osaka. the day trip there and the last day in Tokyo. But yeah, sorry, this is another quick stream, but this is probably gonna be it for me. There's some things I gotta do, and I gotta take a call as well. So, but I am planning on streaming, probably gonna be Saturday, with the nephews as well. Nephews again, we're gonna be streaming that. So, that is the game plan. I mean, it's not just a call. Like, there's a few other things I gotta do as well. But yeah, I mean, to do a call. But I mean, if it was just a call, I'd probably just maybe just postpone it honestly on another day. But there's stuff I gotta do. What do you people consider business hours? What do you video people consider business hours? Oh no, my business hours is all messed up. You know, I'm honestly probably gonna stay up at night doing work. It's just like I have to, you know, was planning on doing this. So, oh yeah, and Mount Fuji. What am I saying? It's not just Osaka and yeah. So next stream next stream is gonna be with the nephews and whatnot. Probably gonna be Five Nights at Freddy's and maybe some repo on Saturday. And then yeah, Wednesday I might stream before then, but again, we're gonna do another Japanese picture stream next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. The Japanese would be disappointed in your lack of routine. Yeah, you're not wrong. No, thank you guys so much for going on my stream. I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the pics. But yeah, so yeah, next Japanese stream we will finish Kyoto. We'll do the one trip in Osaka, do the Mount Fuji pictures, and the last pictures in Tokyo. And then we'll probably, and that time, I mean, I'm not gonna just keep it short. We'll do some other thing as well afterwards. Maybe Fall Guys, or maybe we all play Schedule 1 again. It's also been a minute since we played that. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for going on stream. I really appreciate it. You guys have a nice day, night, wherever you are. Yeah, and then it'll probably be the final part of the Japanese stream on Wednesday. And again, Saturday, probably gonna, I'm not entirely sure when exactly, but it'll probably be with the nephews, and we'll figure something out. But yeah, it's been real. Very cool. Glad you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for going on my stream. I appreciate it. Like, again, have a nice day, night, wherever you are. And like always, you guys, peace out.